this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. The verse of the day is from Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these three brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." This is saying anytime you do anything for anyone, you're doing it for God. There's a famous quote, and I can't remember who said it, but there's a phrase that says something like this, that if you as a person and society in general will be judged on how you treat those who can't defend themselves. The Bible very specifically says not to be a respecter of persons. It gives an example of a dinner where you have this wealthy person at the head of the table and they're being given everything they want, but then you've got this poor person underneath the table eating crumbs from the table. The Bible very well says that everybody should have a seat at the table. So it's not something that we can say, well, that was in the Bible, that was in the past. No, when you pass that person on the corner, even if you know they're trying to get money for drugs, you go buy them a meal. I've done it. I've prepared kits before. When I was living on little or nothing, things have always just seemed to come to me. And I would take old purses and I would put personal items in them and I would give them to the people on the corner. And I had like satchels and stuff. Like I used to make bug out kits, so I would give those to them. And sometimes I would try to buy them a meal. That wouldn't always work out unless I had already one with me, because I would go get the meal and I'd come back and they'd be gone. So, but my church recently prepared some of those bags in a plastic bag with a towel and toiletries for church members to give out of their cars. Now, I didn't take one because I don't drive that much. And I don't, in my new neighborhood, I don't see a lot of that. So I didn't take any because I knew there were other people that could take them and probably distribute them much quicker than I could. But I may start making my own again if I start traveling more again. But that's a wonderful idea. There are ways that you can help people without putting yourself at risk. You can give to a church that's charitable. Some churches, they just take care of their members and they don't take care of any poor people. They don't have a food bank or give back box or, like a box out on the corner, or even want people to come in to attend church that are poor. They just don't want poor people there because it's a club and not a church. But if you belong to a church or know of a church you can give to that does things like that, that is charitable, then donate to them. And the people in the church are already doing that sort of thing. I ordered some t-shirts from Nana Tinks. There are 5 t-shirts. They're for boys. So I'm going to give them to the gentleman at church that distributes things or sends things to refugees overseas. And those shirts are going to go to Ukrainian refugees. So you find a resource